Chris K with your Core Complete Truck Stability Push-Up Test and Fix. Now, when we're holding in a plank position, one of the main things that we find with people that don't have control of the abdominal muscles is that they feel it really nowhere. So oftentimes I have people that can hold in planks for minutes at a time. They possess decent, strength of the extremities and endurance, but they really do not feel it here. And that's not an issue of strength of the core. That's an issue of timing, meaning like these muscles are down-regulated. Oftentimes these are people that sit at desks, so these muscles are literally compressed all day, and they just don't know when to fire or activate. All right. In order to test that out, what we're going to do is just start in a push-up position here. On the stomach. For the guys, I'm going to ask you to put your hands, your fingers on your head like this, so you're making antlers with your forehead. Space them about shoulder width apart in line with the forehead. Just perform a push-up. Okay, now for the ladies, what I'm going to do is ask you to put your hands down by the clavicle here. So you're forming antlers with the clavicle. Space the hands apart and perform a push-up. All right, what I'm looking for here, a couple of things. Did the back arch excessively as you came up? And did you feel pain on the way up as well? If either of those are the case, what we want to do, that indicates that we might have a timing problem or just a lack of what we call anterior core stability. All right, in order to fix that, there are two important things that I want you to do. All right, our first exercise is just learning to initiate an abdominal brace. And what an abdominal brace is it's just a static contraction of the abs. It's just learning to tighten the abs when called upon. So, for example, when somebody's going to punch me in the gut, I immediately tighten my abs because I don't want to be, punched in the gut. So that essentially is an abdominal brace. In order to train that, what you could do is place one hand on the stomach, one hand on the low back. All right, I'm placing it kind of here, right over my low back muscles here. Just turn around so you can see me here. And what I'm trying to do is I'm going to press in now. I'm going to try to press into my stomach and tighten my abs to resist. All right, immediately I feel my abs tighten up. I feel really all of this tighten up, and I feel the muscles in my back tighten up as well. All right, what my muscles are doing right now is they're bracing. Okay, that's an abdominal contraction, and basically my abs are tightening around my midsection here like a brace to protect my spine. That's what you want to do anytime that we perform these exercises. By doing a static abdominal contraction, eventually that's going to teach your abs just to do that, to turn on, and to kind of upregulate. All right, so this is something that you can practice throughout the day, and definitely something that I want you to do. All right, so in order to do so, you can just press in, initiate the brace, take a deep breath in, brace, release as you exhale. Breathing in helps to facilitate the brace. It helps to move it along. So you want to initiate the brace and release. Initiate the brace, hold for 2-3 seconds, and release. Generally, I'm trying to take belly breaths here. I'm trying to expand my stomach, not breathe through the chest as I'm doing this. And this is a great way to integrate deep breathing, which is another thing that we want to do with these abdominal workouts, and bracing at the same time to practice throughout the day. Generally, I'll practice for maybe 3 to 5 breaths, just at various points throughout the day. The other thing that I want you to practice, right, is just holding in an abdominal brace or in a plank with an abdominal brace. All right. And usually, when you can't do it on the floor, what we're going to do is just elevate you on a higher surface. So I'm up here on a bench, and again, breathing in, bracing, tightening my abs, releasing. Breathing in, feeling the brace tighten, and releasing. Performing this breathing bracing drill in the plank helps us to really learn to do it and hold it for longer periods of time. And as you go along, you can, instead of breathing in and bracing and releasing, you can hold in this plank for sustained amounts of time, both just practicing when you're sitting down and in the plank position. And eventually, within 1 to 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, you'll really start to gain some proficiency and improve the firing of these muscles.